I am officially unmuted. Welcome everybody back. So grateful to be with you guys. Welcome Time to Rise Summit and family. I see you guys tuning in from all over the globe. Thank you for letting me know in the chat box that my sound wasn't on. I appreciate you. I love you guys. Now, welcome to the summit. We are 24 hours out from this life-changing, iconic experience. We were on with Tony the other day for I think 3 hours, picking apart every single detail of this experience. And you guys are truly going to be absolutely blown away. I want to welcome you guys here. Again, we've got people from truly every recognized country here inside of this community, from France all the way to Ireland and Greece and the United States, and people truly everywhere changing their plans to be a part of the summit. And we want to welcome you to this family, this community of people that are truly committed to going to the next level in their lives. So yeah, someone just said it's cool that she's actually looking at the chat. We are live right now, so I can see you and connect with you and also be a part of this pre-training. So my name is Karissa Kouchis. I will be your host, your MC of the Time to Rise Summit. I've been supporting Tony at this event for over 5 years, which is absolutely incredible. It's such an honor to work with this extraordinary man. And this experience that you're about to be a part of happens in 24 hours from today. And it has the potential power to radically and dramatically transform your life. And these pre-trainings that you're a part of are just a little something to warm you up and get you ready for this experience. So this is not the summit. We will be together in 24 hours from today. In fact, right when we're done here, I'm getting in the car and heading over to Tony's, and we're setting up and preparing for you guys. So it's going to be a really gorgeous journey. If you're ready to dive into the pre-training, please do a couple things for me, especially that my audio is back on. Tap the like button on this video wherever you see it. If you find a thumbs up button, please hit that. Drop a comment in the chat box, put hashtag time to rise in the chat box, and we can just kind of blast this out to everyone and let them know we're live. Couple quick housekeeping items. Number one, this event starts tomorrow, January 25th through the 27th. So that's 3 days in a row. And every single day starts at 11 a.m. Pacific time or 2 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to go for about 3-ish hours. Okay. We operate on Tony Standard Time, which means that we're going to do our best to stick to that
And we're going to go until the outcome is met. If you are not registered yet, if you're tuning in because you've been a part of a past challenge, you must go to timetorisesummit.com to actually get registered. Those of you asking about the VIP experience, we still have some room if you want to join into that. It's $47 and you can join us backstage in Zoom. Otherwise, you'll stream in right from YouTube, 100% free. But if you're a part of VIP, then you keep the whole thing for life. And we also are using that as a fundraiser to donate meals to Feeding America. So really beautiful. You can go to tonysvip.com to join, and people really love the experience. So we'll throw the link in the chat box for you and you can click it. Let's get into today's quick training. So Tony designs these to plant a couple seeds with you before you actually get to the summit, just to open up your awareness to think of your life in a new way. And today's training is on the number one thing you must have to live an extraordinary life. So let's shake the body out. Take a big deep breath in, big deep breath out, and put into the chat box extraordinary life. What an extraordinary life is life on your terms. And what that means is that you do what you want, when you want to do it, as much as you want to do it, and with whomever you want to do it with. The truth is that a lot of people are living life on other people's terms. They are settling for less than their truest desires every single day. They're living a life they think is on the terms that they need to have to be good, or to be worthy, or to be valuable, or get approval. And there might be a tiny part of them deep in their core that actually desires a different life, a life on their terms, what their actual soul is wanting and desiring. And what this summit is going to do is be like a rocket ship or a launching pad to you fully experiencing what life on your terms really is. And there's actually one thing that you need in order to live this extraordinary life, and that is called a compelling future. It's the title of this video. You saw it on the cover screen. Put that in the chat box, compelling future. What a compelling future is, and you're going to hear Tony talk about this a lot at the summit, it is having a vision for your life and having something that genuinely, drives you. It's like this forward pull. It's this undercurrent in your life of forward motion that even when, what hits the fan and things are a little bit rough and tough, and it's like you're going through the washer machine of life, you're still feeling pulled because a compelling future isn't just a set of goals. It's something moving you. It's really like a North Star. It's getting you up in the morning. It's keeping you up late at night, and it's driving you because you can taste what your future would feel like, would be like. You could feel the energy reverberating through every cell of your body. And what's great is all of our compelling futures are different. The power of a compelling future is that it turns us all on in unique and different ways. You can share one word in the chat box right now that would represent what your compelling future would be. It could be, to have a beautiful relationship with your creator, or it could be something with your family, or as a parent, as a father, as a mother. It could be a career dream. It could be ultimate freedom. Compelling future tastes different. There's different flavors for different people. And you get to have what yours is. There's no right answer. It's also very important to know one thing. You don't need to know what your compelling future is in this exact moment. So don't freak out. I remember the first time I was getting this, advice or insight from Tony, and there was a part of me like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I have no idea what my compelling future is. I better figure that out before I go to the summit. I'm sweating, and I'm like, am I going to get the most out of this Tony Robbins thing if I don't know what my compelling future is? And I was all stressed out. And he was like, that's why you're coming to the summit. I'm going to help you do that. And I had the experience at the summit. I went to my first Tony Robbins event, Unleash the Power Within, and it really helped me uncover what my compelling future is unique to me that makes my soul sing. And some of you right now here today, you know what yours is. It's almost wired into your DNA and your body, and you feel certain in it. And some of you are like kind of clear, trotting along lily pad to lily pad, you're kind of finding your way, and others of you at this point today, maybe extremely disconnected, or maybe you have been disconnected for some time as to what your compelling future is. Maybe it's changing, it's going through a metamorphosis, a transformation, a midlife, quarter life crisis, if you will, and you're reinventing what this looks like for you. Every single category gets to be respected wherever you are in whatever stage of your journey. There's a quote that Tony shares, and I want to provide it for you right now. He says something like this: anyone can get through a stressful today if they have a compelling tomorrow. And I love this so much because when you're connected to your North Star, your compelling future, your vision, it's like, all right, I can work through this junk right here because I've got my eye on the prize. These compelling futures pull you through the tough times, pull you through the dark night of the soul, if you will. It's a target so far in the future, it's guiding you to become everything you're capable of being. And it turns life into a curriculum to shape you and mold you to become the person you get to be, to handle what life is bringing you tomorrow. And it's a really beautiful way that we get to live. And so, this is what you're going to be doing with Tony at the summit in the areas that matter most to you in your life. We're not inviting you to the summit because we're like, you're going to do it just like this, and these are the categories. This is about you living your compelling future, you living life on your terms, not Tony's terms, not, somebody else's terms, not the government's terms, your terms, what you want. So, to create a compelling future, the last thing I'll share with you is that you need goals and a vision. And you can jot down some notes right now if you feel called to do so. But first thing is, your life is a masterpiece. You are a masterpiece. The fact that we're alive is insane. And there is a science and an art to creating this compelling future. There's a science that is really where Tony comes in, because to really have success, it's a science at this point. People have done it before. We could duplicate it. We could create the same results. You could have whatever it is that you desire. And then there's the art of it, where you grab the paintbrush and you're the visionary and you're creating this beautiful life like a magician, sprinkling your magic dust and, creating businesses and creating babies and creating love and creating freedom and building and sharing and being of service. And there's so much art to it. So goals are these like specific targets where we're aiming to achieve something. And Tony calls that outcomes, running a marathon, earning a degree, reaching a sales target. They're often very quantifiable and they have a clear end point. These goals are really helpful if they're leading to the big vision, like hopping from lily pad to lily pad. Now, the vision, on the other hand, is very closely related to your compelling future. It's more broad, it's more profound. It's an all-encompassing picture of what we aspire to be in our lives. It's about who we want to become, who we are being called forth to embody, to step into, the version of us we've always been destined to be. It's an identity. So before you come to the summit, you've got to know one thing. It's very important. It's probably the most important thing I'll say in this whole video. Are you ready for it? Yes? Your vision can change over time. Did you get that? Type it in the chat box. Your vision can change over time. If you are in a shifting season, put "that's me" in the chat box. If you're joining the summit and you're like, I don't even really know what my vision is, I'm not really sure what my compelling future is, I'm not really sure what I'm being called to, that's why I'm freaking joining this summit, you are in such good company. You are in the right place. If you know what your vision is, we're going to take it to the next level. If you have no idea what your vision is right now, you're going to get some beautiful guidance to start to shape it and mold it in a way that it's going to be so closely aligned with your soul, with what you're being called to. And your vision evolves as you evolve, as your life experiences change, as your values change, as your as your desires change, your vision gets to change along with it. And then the goals that you set will be there to help you along the way. They're like stepping stones, they're milestones that you're going to be achieving, things that are ultimately helping you get to this vision. We're going to help you with all of this at the summit, you guys. The summit, it begins tomorrow. It is going to blow your mind and heart. It's truly going to be the most profound 3 days of your year if you allow it to be. So before the summit starts, we've got one little exercise we want to do with you guys. So right now, just shake the body out. Maybe get a little stretch wherever you're at. Ooh, I'm a little sore. Am I working out? Take your hands up and lay them on the keyboard and close your eyes. And I just want you to think about 1 to 3 years from now, what life could look like if you were living life on your terms. And tap into this heart of yours. You could even tap it if you want to wake it up. And ask yourself, what would light you up? What would excite you? And what would move you? And really allow yourself to see this vision in color like it's a movie. And it doesn't have to be the whole thing. You don't have to go through every little compartment of your life, but maybe just see a snapshot of yourself embodying what life on your terms looks like, feels like, tastes like, smells like. What's the energy like? And we want you to do something crazy. Are you up to do something crazy? You're going to take your phone and you're going to go live inside of this Facebook group like the moment this ends, okay? There's something called the law of diminishing intent, LODI, the law of diminishing intent. It says our greatest intentions diminish over time. Maybe you're feeling fired up right now. I'm pumping myself up right now, to be honest, and I would do this. But for some reason, when the show is over, our greatest intent starts to diminish. So you might be like, I'm all in, and then not do it. Right now, we're going to practice overcoming that law of diminishing intent. You're going to go live and you're going to use the hashtag #MyVisionChallenge. My Vision Challenge. And you're going to share with us what that vision could be. Again, it could change tomorrow, but in this moment, in this state, what's the vision for you in your life? And then explain why you're showing up at this summit. So what's your vision? Why you're showing up at the summit. And then I'm going to go straight from here to Tony's, and we pull these up and we watch them the night before the summit happens. It's really beautiful. And he gets to feel what's driving you, why you guys are showing up at this thing. And finally, please keep it tight. Okay. You don't need to start from your childhood and tell us your whole life story. Just get on and say, here's my vision. Here's why I'm showing up. In and out, 60 seconds, 2 minutes, something tight like that. And then one other thing, if you're coming back to this summit, if you've been at a challenge with us in the past, put graduate in the chat box, all caps. If you are someone that has been to any of our programs or one of our challenges and you've had some type of turning point in your life, or you've really created a transformation, we want to hear about it. So also make a video and you can say, hey, Tony, I went to, this program, or I was in the challenge last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whenever. And this is the change that I experienced. This is where I was. This is where I am now. And then you can use the hashtag TR breakthrough. Hashtag TR breakthrough. Okay. And if you missed it, just go back on this video and you could rewatch what I said here. But we want to literally hear, even if you think it's small, it's not small. Honor yourself. We want to know what you've been through and what you've transformed through. Okay. That's it. Final housekeeping. Tomorrow is the day we've been waiting for. So show up for your life, please. Okay. It starts at 11 a.m. Pacific, or 2 p.m. Eastern time. And it's tomorrow, January 25th through the 27th. We'll be together for 3 days. Grab an accountability buddy to join you. It is completely free, timetorisesummit.com. Send it out to a couple people. You can invite them to your house. They could do it online. Again, it's totally free. There's still time to join. And it would be, beautiful to have as many people as possible be a part of this. We have a huge community already, and it's just fun to see it growing. Final thing is, if you want to upgrade to VIP, I've gotten a lot of DMs. I do not do DMs on Facebook, so I missed a ton of yours. People asking about VIP. What it is something we created for our graduate community pretty much because they absolutely love it. This summit is free, so you could stream it on YouTube. And we also created a private space that's $47 where you can actually watch on Zoom with Tony. So it's like being on a Zoom call with him. So you'll join the whole summit all 3 days in Zoom, and you'll also be connected in community with other people that are part of this challenge. It's really cool. The second thing is once the summit is over, we're going to send you the replays of the whole thing and you can keep it for life. So you have lifetime access to the whole thing. We have a Q&A session at the end of every day just for the VIPs. And the big reason we do it is that it's a fundraiser to feed people. So $47, and that actually goes to feeding meals and contributing meals to people in need. So if you feel called to do that, you can go to tonysvip.com, have a front row seat and join us. And it's just $47. You got nothing to lose. So that's it, my friends. Other than that, we'll see you tomorrow. We absolutely cannot wait. It's going to be a beautiful experience, totally life-changing. And we can't wait to see you. It's going to be 3 days to remember. So the only thing I'll leave you with is live with passion and enjoy your life between now and when I see you tomorrow. We'll see you soon, guys. Bye.